Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age. This would be my fourth ever. Let's see. So I played the original Final Fantasy, played Final Fantasy VII, I played Final Fantasy 15, and now Final Fantasy 12. So yeah, number four. I never finished Final Fantasy 7, and I think I finished Final Fantasy 1. I'm not sure. Both of those would be off camera, like back when I was much younger. 15, however, the VODs are up. Alright, so Final Fantasy XII was gifted to me by my brother-in-law, so it's about time. It was actually gifted to me last year? 2 years ago? Damn it, it's been a while. It's been sitting in my to playlist for a long time. Alright, let's go. New game here. I'm using the Xbox controller, which I'm playing on PC. So the prompts may not be exactly what you're used to, but nevertheless, they work out. Alright, so we're going to turn on subtitles. Speed multiplier, I like ×4. This is really going to be useful when we're moving around. I have played a little bit of this in order to get like the volume controls right and a couple other things, so hopefully all this just works out. We're going to use English. We're going to use the real-shade music, because it is gorgeous. However, we're going to knock it down like quite a bit here. Same with the sound effects. We're going to knock these down quite a bit. The voice work is only during the cutscenes, so we're definitely going to need those like at full eventually. I'm going to adjust the volume in just a minute here to be about right. Yeah, so this should be good. Everything else should be set. So this is cool. I like this. It's a neat idea. New Game Plus, you know, that's normal. We've totally seen New Game Plus before. But New Game minus no experience whatsoever. That's got to be, well, it's like Dark Souls Soul Level 1, right? It's like no leveling up allowed. It's really kind of a neat idea. I have no idea how it would work here. We're not going to do this for my first playthrough. I don't know enough about this to be able to do that properly. I'm sure there's just like there's got to be a starting build you can do, or I guess there's no build at all. Like, what do you even, I guess you just take them as is? No use of experience points. Well, so experience is different from the skill system, though. You probably still use LP, but you probably don't use XP. So you don't level up, but you do gain abilities. It's a cool idea. I really like that idea. Hold on, the speed multiplier dropped again. I don't know why that keeps on happening. All right, start a new game. Let's do it. I'm gonna just adjust the volume to raise everything up again, because I did drop everything down to like 10%. No, I think it was a little lower than that. I think it was like 5%, because the music does start off like really fucking loud. But now we've got this down to reasonable level. That should be fine. All right, so give me a minute, and I'll go ahead and adjust that. Okay, and we should be good. Let's start a new game. Let's do it. Let's start a new game. Here we go. And of course, being a Final Fantasy game, we can't expect you to just jump right into the action. We've probably got like cutscenes galore here, so we'll see. Oh, that's it. It's damn it, not Tarantino. Who does the birds? I always forget who does the birds. Airships, typical. 704 Old Valendian? Valendian. Unit of Malska, right. It's a very well done city here. Oh, those are rare. Don't see very many of them. I totally forget that they're called. The girls with the ears. Oh, and it's the end of Star Wars Episode 1. Maybe not. That didn't end with a wedding, as far as I know. Oh, they are so totally doomed. You start a game with a wedding, it's not going to go well.
In the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
Oh yeah, they're totally boned. They're totally boned. What's gonna doom him? What's doing it? Oh, guy in armor charging through. Never a good sign.
If following this, Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little...
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca.
Oh, it's a great table.
There
That's
is
awesome.
nothing to halt their advance.
Magical holograms.
Secure Nalbano with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Old man doesn't like it. He's not gonna stop him. This is like straight out of Clone Wars? Holy fuck. Oh, and War Chocobos. Gotta love the War Chocobos. Hold on. They're doing an entire ceremony.
Altea stand watch over your life.
They're doing an entire ceremony to bring the
That I be
kid.
considered worthy.
The troops had to deploy. And I have to redeploy. Oh, they're so fucked. You're so incredibly fucked. Okay, how are you guys doomed? In your shoe vessels of some kind. That's weird. All this technology still comes down to a melee screen.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw!
No! The paling still stands.
Oh, he just cursed it, didn't he? You just cursed it. Yep. Hello, you've been cursed. And there it goes. Good going, Prince.
The paling's fallen.
Then it's over!
For my father. For my father!
Lord Rasler!
Wow. That doesn't look survivable to me. Also, don't they have guns? Like, why are they still using bows? I'm all very confused about the weird mix of technology we're seeing at play here. It's not weird, just a little odd. That whole sequence was a little loud, wasn't it?
Blessings of the
To drop
Great
our volume
Father
down a little bit.
descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth.
Oh, so he is totally dead. All right, that's not unexpected.
Great Father, guide your spirits return.
So what, she got like a week?
There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
Okay, so the evil empire has come in and conquered the nice, friendly kingdom. I'm assuming they're
The
evil.
death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides.
I like the random capitalization. It's very old-fashioned.
At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender.
Yeah, probably an unconditional surrender.
Lord Ramenos, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them.
They're all
The
made of fluffy
treaty
bunnies.
would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
No fluffy bunnies. Wouldn't you know it? All right, well, yeah, like I said, unconditional surrender. So probably kill the existing king, probably any in his line.
You there? Can you hear me?
Be funny if this turns into Skyrim. No, not quite. Okay.
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex.
Why not
You
with an
bore a
X?
few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand?
Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanaster.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
All right, tutorial time.
Godspeed.
Usually given like the expert fighter to do a tutorial, right? Or not. Okay. That was dead simple. What is he, like level 20? These guys are like level 1 mooks. I mean, they're definitely mooks.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Grab a sword from one of the fallen and go. Ah, here we go. All right. So looks like we're done with the cutscenes for, well, not for long. Obviously, we're in the tutorial. All right. So Bosch, you must always be mindful of your surroundings. Use R to look around. It's not. Oh, right. Hit next first. All right. Use a way to spot Imperials. Go on, give it a try. There we go. Yep. Just viewing angle. Got it. Use left stick to move, Rex. Walk or run with left stick. Use it depending on your situation. All right. You can walk. Yes, come stand before me. Okay, so walking. So this is probably the better reason not to use the keyboard and mouse. I was tempted to use keyboard and mouse, but keyboard and mouse is kind of like a binary, you know, it's either on or off. Whereas here I can adjust our gait, which I do like. There's probably a walk or run button. I think that's, if I remember correctly, on the main, I believe it was on the main launch page. Yeah, it's at F9. So this would be our keyboard controls. We decided to do that. I do not see. Oh no, there we go. Toggle walk run. So we can totally do it with left shift. Looks like. Interesting. So we're not going to do that though. We're gonna be playing with the controller. But this is nevertheless interesting. Wow, that's a lot of buttons. How the hell are they going to map all these to the controller? Well, I guess we'll find out. All right, here we go. Let me just go back here so we can do that. All right, back to the controller mode. I do like being able to switch dynamically. That is kind of nice. All right, let's go talk to our dude. Hello, smiley face man. See the marker above my head? Yeah, I called you a smiley face man. You're not paying attention? That's a talk icon. You can talk to any character showing one of these. Talk to someone, approach someone, press B, try talking to your friend by the gate. I mean, are we friends? I guess we're friends. Dalmascan, I mean, fellow soldier, I suppose, might be more accurate. Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can, but don't try to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rubinstray. Rubinstray? Something like that. It sounds like the R-E when they're pronouncing it is silent. Rubinsta? Rubinostre? I need to pay more attention to what they say, stuff like this. Just listen to the captain, we'll get through this. Right. Go into the fortress through this gate. We must go. Alright. See the marker above your head? That's called an action icon. One of these will appear when you approach a door or switch an item or the like. To learn more about what you found, walk closer and the icon will change. Then press B. Now try opening the gate. Okay, so if I press B here, it's not going to work. I need to get like right up to it, and then the double explanation point means, hey, you can actually do something. All right, good to know. It is time. We'll drive back any Imperials standing between us and the king. Damascus' future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on the foes before you, Rex. I will watch rearward. Although, didn't you just lead the way right now? Sight, did I see that wrong? You open the party menu by pressing Y. From the party menu, you can examine your equipment and inventory. Okay, cool. Oh, hey, bad guy. Alright. The red line is a hostile target line. Take heed, you're being targeted. When a foe targets you, the line is red. When you target a foe, the line is blue. Won't they be targeting me at the same time I'm targeting them? I guess maybe my targeting takes precedence? Hopefully. If you see a red line, look for foes at once. If they are not readily apparent, use R stick to look around. When you've found them, you press B to open the battle menu. When you select an attack and target a foe, it's close distance using left stick. You'll automatically attack until your foe is defeated. Okay. That's very similar to the way Final Fantasy 15 did it. You can change targets or actions anytime. If your HP falls, press B and select items from the battle menu and then use a potion. After using an item, you will automatically resume your previous actions. There's no need to input your commands again. You do a Rex, show me. Alright, so we have magic and techniques. Alright, so we have cure. Black magic, we have thunder. Items, we have a high potion and a regular potion. And of course we need attack. Alright, let's attack. We don't know what his level is or what his HP is, but it can't be that bad. Okay, there's a charge meter down at the bottom, I see it. It's funny the rest of the party decided to join in now. So he's just fucked. He did 118 damage to my 18. He did 100 more damage than me. Okay. It's funny they all jumped in. Like, they're like, we want this to be a test for Rex, but...
Captain?
That's an interesting looking... What the hell is that thing? They're basically like the equivalent of a helicopter? Apparently not, because it's going in melee range. Alright. It's a boss. Okay. Let's not use attacks yet. Let's do black magic. Let's see what thunder does on this thing. Air cutter remorse. So it is a helicopter. Okay, so you use thunder once. Oh, okay, because you use MP. You don't want to use up too much MP. Oh, this thing's gonna get wrecked. Hold on. I got a little bit wrecked there too. I need to use a potion. There we go. Alright, now attack. Attack. Oh, wow, that hurt a lot. Okay, don't be in front of it. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, somebody healed me there. Thank you. Appreciate that. That was one of the minions, I think. Wow, he just tanked that shot. Oh, okay. Finishing move. That's gotta be black magic.
Antlion, this is Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Sunbury disengaging.
Of course the bad guys are English. Of course they are. Okay, well, they weren't ready or more strike, but they're basically done now. Alright, so I don't have much in the way of magic, but I'll go ahead and do this. What the hell? Did hit him. Did hit him. It seemed like it went through a couple of guys. Oh, I need to actually, like, attack. Come on, Rex. You're up. Oh, we blocked it. He's about to be doomed, though. Like, 5 versus 1. Yeah, he's out. Yeah, the Bosch is doing, like, 100 more damage than the rest of us. He could do this by himself. There's no simple way through the fortress. The minimap at the top part of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult your location map with the back button. There's no back button in my controller, because it's a Logitech Xbox controller, but I think that's the leftmost button. This will bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. If you still find yourself at a loss, pressing the left stick will allow you to use the location map to move, navigate your way through as you see fit. Okay, so... Okay, there we go. Yep, okay, so it was the leftmost button. I mean, this seems like a pretty straightforward fortress. I don't get the LH over there? That seems weird. And the backwards LH at the top? Alright. Alright, let's go. So, left stick, if I press... Oh, interesting. So you can do an overlay of the map. Okay. Huh. That seems distracting as all hell, especially with the mini-map in the top right anyway. Probably never going to use that. I'm probably going to forget about that, like, post-haste. Hold on. There's this guy here who needs some help. I can't cure my fellow minions. Okay, never mind. Never mind, let's just go. I thought for sure we could actually, like, use cure on somebody there, but no, it's such luck.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Azalis has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this.
Where do they die?
We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
Might have to wait for that.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty?
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Quickly, Rex to where? Okay, so in a normal video game, I mean, I guess every video game is a little bit by itself, but in any other video game, I should say, there would be a secret off on the sides here, and that is not the case here. Never mind. So Alright, so that sets the tone, right? There's unlikely to be secrets. I mean, it's a tutorial. So chances are we don't get to carry anything over, except, of course, our personal experience of the battle system. Yeah, there's several enemy soldiers beyond this point. However, Rex, there's no need to destroy them all. Sometimes it's necessary to escape. The right trigger command can allow you to abandon the fight with the enemy and run away. Escaping from a pointless battle is nothing to be ashamed about. Okay, so we don't have to do this. We just flee. You know what I should do, though? I should attack the Magus here. He's being a dick. Oh, flame, huh? Oh, we blocked it. Oh, well, Bosch is about to get in here and wreck you. There you go. Okay, so we can just float. We can just go. We can just go. Leave, 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 flee, flee, flee. Hold on. Need to go this way. Yeah, follow the map. Follow the map. Map's important. All right. Oh, and a save crystal. This is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching a save crystal and pressing B. Touching one of the crystals will fully restore your HP and MP. Okay, great. That's good to know. At least touching them, so you don't need to save, you just need to touch it. Got it. Though we gradually recover MP as you move about, it can take time. Do not miss this opportunity to refresh yourself and your allies. There's more I would tell you, but we've got no time. Heed the lessons of the battlefield and you will do well. Come, we must reach His Majesty before it's too late. Alright. I did like Final Fantasy 15 allowing you to save anywhere, anytime. That was fantastic. But I did recognize at the time that it was the exception for Final Fantasy games. So unfortunately, that's not going to be the case here. But we can at least save. It says we have saves from my time before. You know, we're just overwrite the save. I don't think they actually exist, but nevertheless. I can't delete saves, can I? Yeah, this is when I was trying to figure out, like, how the audio balance worked. I think I've got most of it figured out, though, so I think we're fine now. Alright, so that'll be spoilers. Don't let it look spoilers. Alright, let's go. I mean, Bosch does not need us for this, right? Seems unlikely.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Oh, Rex is totally doomed. Maybe not. There's only 3 of them. We could probably handle just 3. They're probably gonna have reinforcements, but we'll see. Alright, so B is probably gonna be our first guy. Let's do it. Okay, does positioning matter at all? Like, can I, like, back up? Okay, backing up does not matter in the least. Okay, so positioning doesn't matter at all. It's basically the same as a turn-based system you would get, like, the original Final Fantasy. It's just that you get, you know, 3D figurines and cool animations to go with it. Positioning only matters because, like, I wouldn't be able to actually, like, attack this guy if I'm too far away. Like, if I'm all the way over here. Even then, he like, lunged for it, so maybe it's fine. Good stab. Good stab. Alright, drink a potion. There you go. Don't even need the high potions yet. That's how low level we are right now. Okay, so chances are there's going to be a lot of bad guys, like, through here. And we probably just don't need to fight them all. I'm not even sure we're getting experience right now. Yeah, it seems like these side passages are pretty much useless. They don't have any, like, secrets or anything. Hopefully that's not the way the actual game is. I love going off to, like, you know, kind of the corners of the map and finding cool stuff, but that doesn't appear to be the case here. It could be just tutorial stuff. Just peeking through the door? Oh. Shouldn't he be barging in? Oh. That would be soldiers on both sides dead. Well, it's a frickin' slaughterhouse in here. Abattoir, if you want to learn a new word. Well, alright, so did Bosch die too? Because he seemed, like, super overpowered. Seems unlikely. Oh, well, the king's dead. At least he's not feeling well. He's got to be able to stab through the chest. He's definitely not feeling well. Oh, there's Bosch. Hey, dude.
Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damascus to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Oh, stabbed Rex.
Seize the insurgent.
My lord!
Well, Rex, but you're gonna die now.
So much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty. Out of respect.
Some of your sovereignty? How does that work?
But now you've gone and ruined that.
Isn't that pretty much an all or nothing affair?
Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Oh, goodbye, Rex. We hardly knew ye.
Vaughn.
Ah, Vaughn would be his brother, and probably the actual hero of the story. Wonder if Rex can come back. I mean, Phoenix feathers are a thing, right?
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside. The Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanastre.
Rabanastre.
Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life.
I don't buy it. I think she was killed.
Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin.
Trying to nip rebellion in the bud early on. Good luck.
Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Okay. So, underground rebellion. Of course, rebellions are usually started underground. And waterfall? Aquifer? Probably an aquifer. Giant pillars. Could be a sewer? I don't know. That's pretty clean water. That's probably an aquifer. And here's our hero.
Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more.
Oh, I hate
You
Vaughn's
keep an eye out
voice.
for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
I mean, they're just rats, kid. Okay, so what techniques do we have? We have steal. We should be stealing everything. Steal from one foe is on the top left, so we're going to just steal from all of them. Got red A first. Gotcha. Got a rat pelt. That's weird. Don't ask where it came from. Obviously, he's still using his.
Yeah.
Okay, no big deal. 2 hits. No problem. Alright, steal from this guy. There's no cooldown on steal. There's no cooldown on anything. I think it's whether or not it takes MP. It takes MP, just done. Will he lunge? He will not lunge. Okay, so had to wait for them to approach.
Yeah.
So positioning does kind of matter. Like if we're out of their way. Okay, so that's good to know. Deal that, and then attack. Okay, so it does have a Q. So you could say attack and then do X, but I'd probably take X. Okay, so that's it for the rats. That was easy.
Wow, Vaughn, you got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
I don't know, man. You didn't even level up. Did you even get experience points for those
That's
rats?
enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Lock up the aquifer? Isn't that kind of like needed for life in the city? I guess the entrance too might be something more heavily guarded than something get done by a kid. That's a cool town. I like the town. Robin Austria. I'll try to remember to pronounce that right. 706, so that's 2 years later? That's a dragon fruit, I think. Yeah, 2 years later.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I...
What?
Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Which way you're going, churl?
Oh, checked his pocket. Smart guard.
My pouch! It's gone!
The boy! Get out the way!
We can just shove past them. I know they're big, but still, come on. Alright, how much gil do you think Vaughn stole there? I mean, off a guard. It's hard to tell how much he has on him. He wasn't willing to pay for fruit, which is like 1 gil, probably, so... Can't be much. So that's a pretty heavy bag.
Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours?
Stole it fair and
You've been
square.
stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property.
He's not
the
Robin
Imperial
Hood.
stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
Now, airship. That's gotta be a pretty rare occurrence, right? Looks kind of unimpressive from below.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Sky pirate? Not just a pilot? Wants to rob other people? I mean, I guess he is a thief. He does have steel as his basic skill.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon.
Wasn't she a cheery person?
Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
So Kites was right. Alright, so we need to get to Miguelo's. Oh, location map often bears a mark showing your destination. Consult the map when you are unsure where to go next. Okay, I'm assuming that's the giant X circled there, because of course X marks the spot. The zoom. Oh wow, that's a lousy zoom. All right, so we're never using the zoom then. Gotcha. It barely does anything. Okay, world map out of the party menu. Great. Okay, so let's go. Hey, kid. There's sure a lot of Imperials out today. They think they're so great, but I hate them. Good for you, kid. Hey, mister, you want to hear about the history of Ramen Austria? It won't cost too much. What, I gotta eat too, you know. We have 150 gil. That guard had a lot on him. Not to mention, like, Penelo took what? Maybe 20 gil? So we had like 170 gil on him? Wow, that's actually kind of impressive how much he got. Alright. Sure, why not? I'll heal the story. What do you got? It's only 1 gil. What the hell? Okay, so 2 years back, Rabanastre lost the war with the Empire. That's when all the guards came and made us live under the city. Under the city? The Empire is one person who runs the city and everything. He's called a consul. The new consul is coming today, that's why there's so many guards. Kinda short, huh? Don't worry, I'll try to find some new things to add for next time. Hey man, that was totally worth the gil. We got some lore. Nothing wrong with that. Hello, miss. You can cut the tension with a knife out here on the streets today. Guards at every corner, I can hardly stand it. If anyone asks, I said nothing. Nothing. Understood? Gotcha. Never saw you. I was just down in Magello's Thunderies. That Magello's coming and going, so I'm half afraid he's going to wear the door off its hinges. Okay. They've closed all the stairs to Lowtown. Can you believe it? I don't care how important today is. This is absurd. I mean, if they made us live under the city, like, that means we're blocked off from going home? That sucks. It's sweltering. I'm here in the shade. Maybe we'll head up to Sandsea and get something to drink. And what about you, mister? No traffic in or out of Lowtown until the lower consoles assume dispost. No exceptions. Wow. So we didn't need to go home for anything like, you know, your baby's crying or something. Though why you would leave your baby alone, I suppose, is another thing. Magello. Fed in the old console. Magello this, Magello that. That's all I ever hear these days. Betting the old console. There's a nervous energy running through the whole city today. With the new console coming, it's supposed to be expected. Okay. These are red, so I'm assuming we can't go in here. Yep, okay. You have to go see Magello first. Alright. Buko. Everyone sure seems busy today. You, Kites, Pinello. Me? Don't worry, I've got my own work to keep me busy. I'm gonna be so rich that... I know, I'll be rich enough to buy an airship. You can ride it anytime you want, Vaughn. Thanks, kid. I mean, Vaughn did say he wanted to be a sky pirate. Not a sky captain. Sky pirate. Very important distinction. Gotta be careful about, you know, that monkey's paw. Oh, there's gotta be Magello here.
Ah, Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. Bah. I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Alright, you've always got to have some kind of easy quest to start off, and then, you know, after that, we'll save the world. Not like immediately after, like, you know, in like, I don't know, 50 episodes or something. Alright, so now we can go to the shops. Alright, let's go to one of these shops. Let's go to the armor shop, because that's always a good start. It's funny we can go to the shops immediately, so we can immediately slack off from our quest. Okay, so what do you got? So we can sell stuff. Okay, so we have 5 potions. Oh, you know what? We should probably sell the rat pelts. 70 gil's not bad to start off with. Now we have 254. Okay, what can we buy for 254? Some armor. Oh, license needed. Okay. So we can't do anything with this without license. Okay. So, never mind. Can't do anything with that. We've already got armor of some type. Whoops, that's not it. Y, it said? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I can remove all. I guess would be nice. We can optimize, which is kind of a cool idea. I don't know if that actually works. Okay, so we have 9 experience right now. Next for 42. Okay. Alright, and then the world map, of course, to view places. Oh, okay. So now being a fortress, because that's where Rex was. And then, of course, Okay, can I travel? Fast travel? Okay, so I can look, but I can't travel. There's probably a fast travel option later, which is probably what this is going to do. Right now, we can just see the maps. And see my inventory. Okay, so we see abilities. That's cool. Alright, so magic and techniques, and then, okay, items, weapons. Alright. Loot, which is basically just vendor trash. Yeah, just purely vendor trash. Okay. Alright. Let's go. So we can't do anything until we get licenses for stuff, so we'll just ignore that for now. Let's go see if we can find kites. That's supposed to be... Okay, inside the shop. Got it. We just passed by all these other beautiful shops with beautiful things in them. We'll get to them eventually. We'll be able to do stuff. At this shop here. That's where it is. Okay, so the Sand Sea is a bar. For some reason, I expected the Sand Sea to be a, I don't know, giant wilderness, but I don't know why I thought that.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn. Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Vaughn looks wistfully at the board. Okay, so Tomaj is going to tell us. Here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Hunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato, the mark I positioned to have hunted. Okay, this is very similar to the way Final Fantasy 15 did this. Yeah, where they had the bounty boards. Okay. You know, I did miss out on a couple of monsters for Final Fantasy 15. We didn't do, like, a couple of the big ones. Because we kind of went for the story. Well, I mean, the story seemed kind of pressing at the time. So I'll try to do a few more of these than I did on Final Fantasy 15. We'll see. You want to hear all the details? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board and you're running out to hunt the mark. You miss out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. So take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that stuff done, okay? Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something to help track on your hunts. A clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about the hunts you've accepted. Okay, got the clan primer. Add to the party menu. Great. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. Okay, armlet. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. You know why? You don't have a license for it. Yeah, we saw that. Think of license as a milepost, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magic, white magic, none of it gives you a lick of good until you have a license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomaj, how can I equip this great treasure you bestowed on me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Okay, license out of the party menu. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city? Just show it to the watch at the gate. Okay, road to transit. Great. The east gate's the one you want to head out. Once you take care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Okay. Rogue tomato. Try equipping the Oracle Omelet. Use the license command of the party menu to obtain the license. Accessories 1 license, then use equip command to equip it. When you choose the license board, you won't be able to change it right away. So choose wisely. You'll be able to change boards later in the game. Alright, don't repeat that. We're fine. Okay, so then if I go to our party menu here, it has licenses. Okay, so here's Vaughn. Must use a license board in order to obtain licenses. There are 12 boards, each allowing you to develop a character with unique abilities. Once you enter the clan hall, you can change the boards there. Okay, so we can't enter the clan hall yet, but we will eventually. All right. Okay, I mean, it'd be kind of interesting to give us a white mage first thing. When I was playing around, I did go for monk because I do love monks. Vaughn's probably going to be on his own for a little while. We can get something that's a little... actually, like, self-sustaining. That'd be good. So, Vaughn does have a dagger. So, he's probably a Shikari, like, by default. Can we preview this board? Yeah, the fact that he already has a light leather, he already has a dagger, he's probably supposed to be a Shikari. Like, that's probably the way they've envisioned it. Okay, so it just costs 5. We have 6. So, alright, that's good. And if you have to taking damage, restore HP to 1 critical ally. Okay, first aid doesn't seem that bad. Light armor 2, gets us more headgear stuff. And that's something we already have. Yeah, okay, so he's probably meant to be a Shikari. We can always change that, though. We don't have to be a Shikari if we don't want to be. We could be a Bushi and have a katana, because, you know, katanas are pretty cool. Sight unseen. Use the mind's eye to strike. I don't know what that means. Black mage. Archer. Probably not. Vaughn's probably going to be up in the front anyway. He's probably going to be like a tank or something. Reduce enemy attack power. That actually sounds pretty good. Foe breaker. We don't see anything else in here, so just the essentials. Nothing else in here at all. Hand axe. I'm not wild about hand axes. Yeah, maybe not. Time battle mage sounds cool. Uses crossbows. Okay, so backline. Knight. Sacrifice HP to deal damage. That sounds horrible. Red mage. Oh, maces. I'm not wild about maces. I do like having access to all the magics, though obviously you're limited. Machinist. Guns. Okay, backline again. Ulan. I mean, I do love me a spear. Or white mage. No, I think we'll stick with monk. Because I've always loved monks in D&D. And you get to use a pole. Well, quarterstaff, really. So I think we're going to use this. Let's do this. Choose the monk. So Vaughn's a monk now. I mean, it's unarmed and pole, so the dagger is probably going to be something we need to drop, like, pretty soon. Okay, so now I grab the armlets, which is what they wanted me to do in the first place. So what armor do we get out of this? Okay, still light armor. Okay. Increase HP. Yeah, okay, so we get to use quarterstaffs. That's great. They call them poles, but whatever. Totally a quarterstaff. Okay, clan primer is our rogue tomato, right? Okay, we know what dire rats look like. Oh, I like that it has lore. That's cool. Okay. Hunts. Right, we have the rogue tomato here. Hunt accepted. Great. And traveler's tips. Oh, okay, these are all the tutorials we're on. Okay. Alright. Let me just go ahead and mark all these. For right now, thank you for watching. This has been Final Fantasy XII on PC Universe, your PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.